Now give the floor to the representative of Algeria.
شكرا سيد الرئيس.
Thank you, Mr. President. Despite the positive diplomatic efforts and the 3 meetings that brought together both parties, the war between Russia and Ukraine is unfortunately still claiming the lives of innocent people and resulting in many victims. In this context, my country reiterates its deep concern regarding the increase in international polarization, which intensifies and prolongs the conflict, and lessens the opportunities for achieving peace and hinders mediation efforts. Mr. President, the current situation may drag the region into a spiral of conflicts and crises, which would undoubtedly affect the whole world, particularly developing countries, which have been and continue to be affected by disruptions in food and energy markets. Therefore, today we would like to reiterate the following points. First, my country expresses its deep concern regarding the continued escalation and strongly condemns all violations of international law, including international humanitarian law. In this vein, we call on both parties to exercise self-restraint and avoid escalation, to commit to international humanitarian law, to avoid any actions that jeopardize the lives of civilians, and not to target civilian infrastructure. Second, my country repeats its call to both parties to choose the path of dialogue over confrontation and understanding over escalation, and to avoid the logic of international polarization, particularly in light of signs of direct negotiations between both sides. We also call on the international community to double its efforts to create the right conditions to facilitate direct negotiations and to reach conversions and enable the achieving of consensus in visions to reduce escalation and conflict between the 2 parties. In closing, my country reiterates its strong commitment to support all diplomatic efforts aimed at reaching a ceasefire and achieving a just, sustained, and comprehensive peace based on the purposes and principles of the United Nations Charter, taking into account the security concerns, the legitimate security concerns of both parties. Thank you.
I thank the representative of Algeria for the statement.